That would be one thing. Now, the other thing I would say is a lot of people say, well, "Oh, I'd never sell my gold." Well, if you'll never sell your gold, then why would you ever buy your gold?
Hmm.
Right? Like, what's the point of having gold if you were never sell it? The whole point of having gold is so that in a crisis, you have something of value that you can trade for something else that you need, or that you can, whether you call it trading, whether you call it selling, that's the point of having gold. So, but if you would never use it, in other words, if gold goes to $10,000 and you won't even sell it at 10,000, even though you can't eat, your family's homeless,
Yeah,
what good
taking
is it,
missing
right?
the point,
And
right?
then people say, well, I would borrow against it. Okay, well, selling and rehypothecating in my mind is kind of similar. Maybe you don't technically sell it, but you're pledging that asset. So if you would never sell or pledge your gold under any circumstance, then there's no point in buying it in the first place. So kind of going back to this question, if and when my family needed liquidity other than gold to get through some kind of a crisis, that is the time that I would sell my gold.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's going to happen when gold is 2,800 or when gold is 8,200. And hopefully it never comes. But if you're asking me, would I ever sell my gold? Absolutely, I would sell my gold. That's the reason I own it, so that I could sell it and get to the other side of whatever crisis is facing me.
Yeah, that's such a huge point. I think a lot of people kind of fail to categorize gold in the way it needs to be categorized. You have physical insurance, like insurance on your car. You don't plan on using the insurance on your car until you crash into somebody, right? And you hope you
Right.
never crash into somebody, just like you hope you
Right.
never have to spend money. You exchange your physical gold for something. I think that's where people aren't thinking it all the way through, right? They're like, I'll never
Right.
sell because they're never really expecting to have a crisis. But
I think a lot of people are thinking that gold is going to go from 2,300 to 7,500, and the world is going to look very much like it does now, except they're going to have a lot more money than everybody else.
exactly, they don't
And that
get
is
that.
just not going to happen.
That's right. That's right.
Or at least the likelihood of that happening is very low.
Exactly.